It's Tokyo Joe time. It's Tokyo Joe time. Everyone, it's me, Tokyo Joe here. Coming at you almost live from Tokyo Media Complex here in Tokyo Midtown, Tokyo Town in the land of Japan. A place you always wanted to be, friends. Well, I'm here to help you. So, please, I just ask all my new subscribers to tell your friends and your parents and aunts and uncles, cousins, nephews, nieces, and everyone else to subscribe, and I'll give you a big thank you. Big thank you from Tokyo Joe for subscribing. Thank you very much. Okay, well, news from Japan, friends. A man has been convicted of killing the Irish lass who was killed, murdered, you could say, in Japan. And some people, I think he said it was an accident, but probably wasn't because he did say that a towel went around her neck. There's some real disturbing stuff coming out of this case, my friends. This is a famous case of the people at the rock concert in Tokyo, and then they go back to the hotel, and I believe it's the same one from Lost in Translation, quite expensive. Just over the next district in Shinjuku, West Shinjuku, where all the big office towers are. Anyway, here's what happened. This man who calls himself King Tight is a professional dancer, apparently. And he is now in jail, prison actually, for the murder of the young Irish lass, Miss uh, Miss Furlong. Now, I want to have hope the family find peace, but I want to tell you about what happened because you got to know this story for anyone coming to Tokyo Town. It may not be as safe as you think when you run into other gajins, and I talk about the gajin factor in my other video, Gajin Me Gajin. Now, that don't mean I don't stand up for other gajins. I'm just saying that a lot of low-rent gajin are attracted to coming to Tokyo for all sorts of reasons. Anyway, this fellow is from stateside. He's 19 years old. I don't know which state he's from, but basically, he and his friend found this lady at Nicki Minaj concert in Odaiba, which is a big entertainment part of Tokyo, right out there in the bay. You probably know it. It's right near the Rainbow Bridge. And basically, May 24, I think last year, which shows just how quick the Japanese justice can be. Basically, they met, and basically they took them to the bar near Shibuya, and apparently the two ladies they picked up, Mr. King Tight and his friend, don't know where his friend's from, but his name is James Blackston, and basically seems to have got them drunk, or I don't know whether there were any drugs involved or whether it was just drink, but the girls were starting to get drunk. Here's what's happened. Oh, I'm sorry. It happened at the Keio Plaza Hotel, which ain't the Lost in Translation hotel, but it's actually a very expensive hotel right near the Tocho, which is the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Office building. Big hotel right in Shinjuku, very close to the center of the biggest district in Tokyo where all the big buildings are. Anyway, here's what's said. Here's what's said. Apparently, he didn't realize that in the taxi cab there were microphones going. And this is what he is alleged to have said, which is recorded. These bitches fell, quote, these bitches fell into our lap, says one of the guys. We can fuck them, says the younger one. We gotta keep them fucked up. Then Blackston says, we are going to fuck them and leave them in my room. And then, at one stage, the men exchange what's called a fist bump, where you punch each other's fists like a monkey. Anyway, it looks like it came to a head when they were, I'm quoting here from the Japan Times, and I'll leave the link below, so please check out the link. Quote, prosecutors believe Furlong woke up as she was being sexually assaulted and that the American throttled her, probably with a bath towel. The physician who conducted the autopsy testified that she died in great distress after being strangled for minutes. However, the defendant insisted that his, quote, lot pressure had lasted only 30 seconds. There you go. Interesting, huh? In fact, Mr. Blackstone says that she wanted it rough, and he lightly throttled her. When she started coughing up blood, he said she wants to continue, and he, quote, described himself as a gentleman for following her wishes. What do you think of this Mr. Blackstone, Mr. King Tight, the dancer? Do you know this gentleman? This man? Whatever you want to call him. What would you describe him as? This is a shocking case, friends. You know, those of you coming over to Japan, be very careful. Because there are a lot of crazy folks here, a lot of gajins. There are people who graduated on the skin of their teeth with a Bachelor of Arts degree. Let's face it, anyone with a pulse can get one of them these days. Back in my day, it was pretty tough to get one, but today you got a pulse, you can get a VA, no problem. Then they come over to Japan, to Tokyo town, and act all crazy like this fellow did. And next thing you know, one of your loved ones could be gone forever. Very sad. Okay, I'd like you all to observe a minute of silence for the victim here. And remember to spread the word, because respect the family and spread the word about this so it don't happen to one of your loved ones. What do you think about this tragic case, friends? And please be respectful in the comments. Now, you know I don't censor no comments. That's a Tokyo Joe guarantee right there, friends. Unlike the others, I don't ban people and I don't censor no comments. But please be respectful. Okay, friends, I hope you've learned something from this, because I wouldn't want this happening to anyone else. Keep your eyes out there for the crazy gajin. Peace. Tokyo Joe. Bye for now.